you.
Like, shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, first and foremost, on the bridges. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rakakodash, Shal Yahushai. Now, the blood of the apostles of great men stone go well. Salutation to the active, to the students in sincerity. To the four corners of the directors. You know, they brother, how are you?
Brother Yardan.
Brother Yasad.
You know, come out and fight the youth for the electmen. You know, concerning the microchip, you know, the RFID chip. Who coming out, which is the mark of the beast. You know, so we have one scripture, one or two scriptures we come together because right now that prophecy that right now that coming, that ready to take place right now. You know, that ready to because Esau don't know that he have a short time, so he coming out to war with great wrath and that great wrath as well. Come up with the one world order. You know, so he coming with his microchip. So like what the scripture say, bring on the Revelation 16. So
Yeah, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. See, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And we know what is that mark, you know? That mark is that microchip, you know, as one of the brother break it down. I was taking a video today, say the micro means small, you understand, and the chip go back to micro software, that go back to that software now. So we don't know that everything is just coming into place, because why that the scripture say that you will not take it in your right hand or your forehead, and in this time when actually talking about your right hand or your forehead, so everything in prophecy must fulfill, as the scripture say. You understand? Everything in this book is going to come to pass. Nothing ain't going to, as you know, all the other religions and all where they have is just worshiping their gods for betterment. But we know that we come out in the highways and byways and making we edifying video, you know, to bring down this unrighteous kingdom where Esau running, you know, when you want to rule with unrighteousness, you know, come up with have people like walking robots to buy and sell and all this stuff. But we know through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you know, pulling on Esau hill. You know, we know we're not taking that mark of that beast, we're not taking that chip, you know. We're going all over Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
That's right.
You know, like as in the days are old, we back here now doing the same thing. You know, prophesying and worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahshai and going all over him. You know, so what praise say Yahweh Shem Yahshai with that? Well, that we are
yeah, this is the book of this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and 12. See, therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So we know that Esau seen the chariots and them appearing, you know, around the chariots is flying, you know, chariots is making and they're flying in that different, because normally a plane will make a turn and make a 360, you know, but the chariots is flying in different spaces. Can't even say how like simple like in Iran, when Iran was trying to shoot down one, they're flying in all different directions, up, down, side to side. So even big chariots is appearing simple as a fisherman and one toilet after I'm just fisherman, we see the chariots out in the sky. But we read the scriptures and we see the chariots appearing and flying low down, you know, we actually see the difference from the stars to the chariots. So we know through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the Lord is ready to visit back the earth which is created, you know. Yeah, we know that. You know, so we still know that he have a short time, because why? The children of Israel is waking up. He's waking up now, he's calling upon Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahar Kakodash. You know, we calling upon Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You know that?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9
Yeah,
and 2. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So while we see all these chariots and we know it, and we coming back to the Hebrew language, coming back to our heritage. You know, so I come back to Zephaniah 2 and 1. We gather and we serve together. You know, all nation what not desire right now, we desire in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You know, we coming back to our heritage. We seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for our salvation. You know, all the Yakim say is trying to seek our salvation with fear and trembling. You know, because we are the body of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, so that's why we coming out here and learn these. Well, Jakes know that this RFID chip is the mark of the beast. You know, to me, I really feel the vaccine is really something else going to the mark of the beast. You know, so it's like everything is like a wave, and everything's a wave. So yeah, can like right now we see like a farming is taking place because we're not on the highways again. You know, we making real videos and stuff. You know, one or two brothers might be on the highways because I see brothers from Suriname out on the highways still. You know, one or two brothers are out on the highways, but you know, choosing wisdom. You know, because you know we had a brother with the Caesars of the Caesars. You can't be ignorant. You know, so when they say come out of the street, come out of the streets, but we can't stop doing the Lord's work. Any little shit we see, you know, we keep on edifying them. Like, you know, because like how I live in a small village, they keep on questioning me and asking me like we're coming again and we're coming again. But I know when the time comes, the Lord will put me in silence, which I know is family and the word. You know, because I know they're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord. You know, that's why they might say nobody must have a beard or a hair on the head. You know, and anybody have a beard or hair on the head is a thing of the state. You know, a threat of the state. So we do all these things coming to pass. Even if we fools of the household, when we pull we up because there's a lack of bread and they want to eat, you know, and they don't want to get put to death because he don't know how much are you staying in one house. The Phillies don't know how much are you staying in one house. He don't know. Because that's why I ID card, they are driver's permit, they are good people, they are all these things. So he's already taking time on you know. Anyone so shall I?
Yeah, we're going with second measures. Chapter 15, verses starting on 15. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. You understand? So that day they're going to tell you that for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. You understand? The sword and destruction draweth nigh to this place. Not just Jakes alone, that will happen to the whole world. You understand? You have when it say one people shall stand up to fight against another people and swords in their hand. But you know this more than this sword is the gun. You understand? Swords in their hand, everybody gonna be having guns and going mad and say, for there shall be sedition among men. You understand? With no agreement, men not gonna agree with nobody, not gonna agree with nobody. In that time, you're gonna be everybody for yourself. Let's say sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their action shall be in their own power. You understand? Because nobody not gonna have time for the power after day. Nobody not gonna have time for the prime minister, the president, whoever it is in power. Nobody not gonna have time for that. You understand? People not even they will disregard them, they will forget about them and do the whole thing. You understand? Yeah, verse 17. It say, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You understand? Because if you don't take the ship that they government look to come up with, you can't go into no city. You need that ship to do everything that the scripture has in Revelation.
And that's one point that go back to the days of old when we was in slavery. But let's go back to the Judah we cut in the fields. That how they used to go to the next village or next city is because their master had to take write a note and give them to go their pass. So if like, well, I don't know what the name was called at that time, but the police in that time, but horses, the paddy wagons can stop, you know, the paddy wagons and stop them. We said show them, well, alright, Master John, you know, and I work in Master John farm, you know, so it's just alright, you work for Master John, you go ahead, you know. So by this time, it's a one order. by the elites, you know, run by Esau.
Does
you
that
know?
add on that too?
Why that?
They used to even would go as far as to mark the slaves. They used to like put up their brand in iron and heat it, and then the palm mark on the slave, bam. So you know if you run away, other people don't know this is my slave and that is my slave, but they're going on. That is just taking it to that step. They're going to go as far as to put it inside your hand and in your forehead.
As the scripture said, because alright, if the microchip wasn't the mark of the beast, why the scripture say it's on the right hand and in your forehead, and in this time when it's actually saying your right hand and in your forehead, the microchip have to go, because that the part of your body will hit up overcharge back up the microchip, you know, because you have everything in place will come into pass. You understand? So through the power and the spirit of Yahweh, the man Lord will see that and will know, you know. So I can understand John 16 and all these other things will be the mark of the beast. Come on, man, you know, be spiritual minded, you know, because in this truth it just can't be you know, self-praise. You can't tell yourself, well, alright, it's so, no. You understand? That's why you don't put the apostles on them to show the spirit to bring down certain things for our younger generation, younger brothers. So, you know, through the spirit we will understand and we will say, hey, can, you know, we have to work with that because we see that it's true. You know, common sense too. The Lord give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in this truth. You know, so that I pray for the tree, and I always say, you know, tell the other hymns to pray for the tree. You know, because Sophia is a blessed thing. You know, like when I'm getting a dream, you know, I walk across by the neighbor across the yard, and I see Sophia patting her dog, and the dog, you know, the dog sat down, and he is taking his head pat, you know, and being humble and meek. So that teacher, and I sit down and watching that, so that will teach me to be humble and meek, you know, and I got to listen and I got to learn. So sometimes around the congregation as a young brother, it's better stay quiet and listen, you know, so you will learn, you know, not everything you have to button to talk and say this and say that, no, you know. You can raise up and answer, I can ask that question, yeah. But concerning, you know, talking amongst the elders, no, it's that off, you know. So I want to bring out the scripture in Revelation 2:10, you know, concerning the mark of the beast, you know, and what is going to happen when you want to put us in this concentration camps. Bring it out that.
This Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yeah, and where's those things? You know, the guillotines, you know, seeing the daughter might get her head blow off, your son might get your head blow off, the wife might get their head blow off, you know, you might chop off your fingers, you might touch her in all kind of different way. Because go back to the woman with the 7 sons, you know, what should they try to make? They eat swine and they go all for Yahweh Hashem, right? All them die for Yahweh Hashem, right? Even the last she said, hey, they call it, their 6 brothers died. So go all for as the brothers and the man died for the Lord. So that 7 symbols completion symbol as us right now we completed for Yahweh Hashem, right? So we go and go all for Yahweh Hashem, right? We are die for Yahweh Hashem, right? You know? We know Mark 9:1 saying some of us won't see that. But hey, all praises for all who see that same way because we can be up in them chariots. You know, and they dead in Yahweh Hashem can rise first. Continue on.
They shall rise first in Yahweh Hashem. See, the devil shall cast some of you in prison.
Yeah. And if they go back, if they go up and down in that wood devil, you know, then go back to Mount no pitchfork and no tail in the waist, they go back to Esau. You know, that subtile beast from Genesis 3. You know, we know which is Esau, that cunning man, you know, who gonna accuse us falsely, you know, and put us into prison. Because why? He have his laws and we have to go by his laws, but which we not going by. You know, he always take the mark of the beast and all this shit. But we never worship no man. You understand? We worshiping the one that speak everything into existence. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. You understand? Continue on.
Say the devil shall cast some of you in prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Yeah. So he might be tried. You understand? Now we go back to the scripture in Surah 2:1. You know, somebody bring it up, please. Surah 2:1. Yeah. Because we know we coming to this, we coming to this just soon.
Yeah. This is
You know?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 2,
Yeah.
verse 1. That say, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
God. So when we come to the shoot, we prepare ourselves for temptation. We know that we're going to get tempted. You know, from the most high God, look here, how shall get tempted? From huh? Yeah, well, can. So like, yeah, you know, we come in the shoot to get tempted. You know, some and temptation is what? Through the flesh. We are to conquer the flesh. You know, that conquering the flesh is the temptation. You know, to go all over Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And we carry a small mistake, but so like, yeah, for that, you know. So that is all about all this we go through is to conquer the flesh. You know, to be more spirit, to be more in the spirit. You know.
So that, because from the beginning now, we was spirit before we was flesh. The Lord sent me here to be tried now in the flesh. And so now I was trying to follow me through the regeneration. So when we been tried in the flesh here, if it is the Lord come to tell you is an elect man, right? Then you wouldn't want to work forward towards the penny. You would just know you had a penny to get, and you would just continue. But if it is you don't know you're not sure you're an elect man, right? But you're doing the good of the Lord. You'll be sincere in the scripture. We will read it. You'll be sincere. You'll be sincerely following the Lord. Remember that scripture here in James 1 and 12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
God.
For when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life.
God.
You understand? That crown of life going into salvation, the kingdom of heaven. You understand? It says, he shall receive a crown of life which Yahweh had promised to them that love him. Verse 13, it says, let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh. For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither he tempted any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. You understand? And then you're enticed, and then you're caught up.
You get caught up in the moment. You can't get caught up in this world. And that moment go back to this world. You can't be caught up in this world because understand what I'm saying? Because we are preparing ourselves mentally, spiritually, and physically right now. We can't be quarreling and we can't be slack here. We can't be referring concerning doctrines and concerning things like Sabbath and all it. No. Right now we have to be focusing on what is coming, what prophecy is coming again. And through the scriptures we see what will coming again. So that thing we have to be boosting our brothers right now and sharpening and what we sharpening each other's sword right now. You understand? We comforting we brothers with these words. You understand? That which is doing right now. Comforting our brother. Letting our brother know, hey, because right now certain brothers are working right now. Certain brothers done right now. That's one or two how we working. I'm trying to help one or two are the Yakiam. So what's the best advice we get the Yakiam? Hey, stay strong. You know, hold faith. You understand? Because we know that hey, the kingdom is near. Right now this place is falling right now. Bit by bit it is falling. You know, all who cannot see it, well, them have a blind eye for this world. Continue scripture.
Yeah, it's it. Then when lust had conceived it, bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. I let you finish. I'm not talking this now.
Bring what? Bring what here, please.
See, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. He said, be thou faithful unto death.
Can. You know, so that 10 this will 10 months, it will be 10 literal days. We ain't so sure because you know everything is all spiritual in the scriptures. But within everything, or praise to Yahweh Shai boy.
That's right.
When you in that cell, you know, well you should be telling yourself, hey, the Lord have me here. Or praise to Yahweh Shai, I ain't going down for that Makali beast. Me ain't going down for this world. You know, I'm not of this world. Because what scripture say? Whoever love this world is not of the Father. The love of the Father is not in him. You know? So we're not of this world, so we cannot love this world. This world have to be pain. When you get cut again, pain. You understand? When you work get tired, you have to pay bills. When this world have to be vanity, we have envy. You know, because within vanity it have envy. That is spirit will collide to each other. You know? Because men get killed for a chain around your neck. So what's so good about this world when they can live live in immortality, you know, extraterrestrial body, where you cannot feel pain. When you can live forever and ever and ever, when you can be the kingdom of heaven, and you don't have many gifts for us. You know, that's why following his laws and his commandments. Because what's the whole conclusion of the matter? Fear Yahweh Hashem your shall and do his commandments. Yeah, it's something to bring back up here. We had a back up here.
Awesome, man.
Wait on that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 1. It says the sword of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh,
Can.
What's our scripture?
and there shall no torment touch him. So when they say the swords are righteous, that is spirit of Holy Spirit. So no torment, only Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is the only person who can destroy body, soul and spirit. He's the only person to do that. So if them feel them to that, them only touch with body and feel they destroy with body. But them can't destroy with spirit.
Can. Hey, and you know, come back to me. That when we was making the, we was talking, when we was breaking bread here, the yakal, and we found some malfunction just so. You know, because we know Esau looking for the elect men. We know Esau looking for the men of the Lord. You know, because he don't know he coming down. He don't know the time is getting short, and he wanna hold the elect men. And as the scripture say, Revelation 20 and 4. You know, they want to pause in the, and kill us and sort us in their synagogues. You know, so we don't know. Hey, Esau, fuck you. You know, your time is up. You know. Time for us to take a rulership and rule this school in righteousness. You know, loving our brother like how you love yourself. You know, in loving your brother wife like how you love yourself. That is all in the kingdom that we're going on right now. You know, because when our brother soul, if you get a new wife and you meet our brother he watching your girl and watching you. You know, and our brother move in that kind of way because why? He still lost sin. So in the spiritual kingdom, we have many wives. Men might have 1,000, men might have 5,000, men might have 10,000 wives. So you don't have time to study what time with that wife. Men can have so much blessings that they even study what time with that blessing. Because why? It have blessings upon blessings. You know? In this world with blessings, right? Having a house, having a car, that's another blessing.
Man, that's why we say in our scripture that say, he that gaineth his life in this will lose it. He that loseth his life will gain. And now that going into salvation, because you get your life in this kingdom, you will lose your life. You understand? Because even goes to the heathens, and because the scripture that say they shall build what I will destroy. That going into all the heathens, and right now I see everybody building big mansions and big houses.
Going up right now.
So they will live nice.
That's true. That go back to be mad true. You know, these are Noah, they will be eating and drinking and giving marriage. You understand? They're building houses still thing, you know. So this corona, this is a slight plague. This is the breeze before the storm, you know.
The calm before the
storm.
This
is that dread calm. When the breeze really started blow before the hurricane hit, you know. And we know the eyes when he's so coming with one whole order, because we know in a storm you can have the first wind and you got the eye, and in the back of the eye is the dreaded spot. And we know the dreaded spot in the back of the storm is when you have a shy come with the chariots and started destroying this place. You know? And the elect men started play a hand. So what praise do you have Hashem or shy?
But the Lord said not to be ignorant, that's just it, and leave it.
Can.
When you hear about all these diseases and all these pestilence and talking about this and
that go back to your dreamer.
Yeah,
we're walking.
Yeah, we walking through the smoke and walking through the fire and all them things. And
God.
the elect men.
God.
Yeah, remember the scripture here in Zephaniah 2 and 3. It says, seek ye the Lord, all the meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. You understand? Because them that get the judgment, they that get the judgment on the earth is who the Lord talking to. The Lord not talking to them that live in nice on this place. He talking to them that the curses fit in. You understand? He said, seek ye the Lord, all the meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. It says seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
You understand? So all these things that we talking and we preaching and learning for the longest while, so we can be hid from the Lord's anger when he comes. When the Lord comes, we need to be hid from the Lord's anger. It's the Holy Father's marking.
You know, mark. You understand?
The knowledge of Yahweh Shem. This is
Wow.
the book of Job, chapter 5 and 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. You know?
Salakia, you know, that Paul go back to what Revelation, the same Revelation 2, you know, we know that works and I poverty. You understand? But thou art rich, you go back to the poor. Who's the poor, boy? You understand? Who the despised, boy? You know? 12 tribes of Israel, boy. You know? These Jews can wake up and see what is coming, boy. You know, as I see the elder do a video today concerning polygamy, these women can get it too. You know? Because why Esau had them drinking in that cup. You know? Them feel a man must have one wife. You know? But hey, that's another topic too. But right now we're dealing with another topic, but still have to go with that.
Let's see. So the poor had hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. You know? Yeah, because of the faith we have in the Most High. You know? Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrected.
So like yeah, and I go back to the Luke 5 and 32. They don't ever come to the righteous, but the sinners to repentance. So when the Lord corrected by his we was once niggas in the world, boy, and what we is right now. Praising Yahweh Hashem and Shai doing his work right now. You know, so when the Lord look down on us, he see us doing his work. And find the flocks of Yahweh Hashem and Shai. You know, trying to feed his flocks. You know, we keeping this knowledge to ourselves and keeping this 1 penny to ourselves. None of we must keep this 1 penny to ourselves, but share our 1 penny and see if we can multiply that 1 penny and bring forth more. You know, because we think all these brothers here, you know, our brother bring forth our brother. You know, so all praise to Yahweh Hashem and Shai for that.
Anyways, I'll finish it up here. It says, therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Yes, so no. Yes, so no matter what.
So what I want, no matter what we would shoot, all praise to Yahweh Hashem and Shai. Like in a dream, a spirit, well, it's like a spirit in my dream. You know, I'm in this island, and the spirit like it just joined closer and closer. And while coming closer and closer, I'm really talking and watching him like, who's this? Like who's this coming from afar? And when I realized like is this like a kind of it's like a Egyptian spirit coming closer and closer to me. So when I started pulling Yahweh Hashem and Shai, my dream Yahweh Hashem and Shai, it started the far away, it started further away. So we know calling upon Yahweh Hashem and Shai in him is power. You know, go back to the days of old. Once you call upon Yahweh Hashem and Shai, is power. So we don't have to lean upon nothing at this world, but call upon the Most High Yahweh Hashem and Shai. Wait as fast, boy. The Lord names a strong tower, boy. You know, so we have to study about no jakes in this world, because I'm not of this world. So I have nothing to study about nobody. You understand? So what praise to Yahweh Hashem and Shai.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra.
We know that?
Chapter 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High had made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
And who's that few? Why the 1/3? The 1/3 is that few. You know? Through new generation, we hear back again. You know? The Lord perfected us to come out and prophesy. You know? That go back to the Revelation 11. You know? Going back to that, we once here again prophesying, my Lord sent us to prophesy. What does it come to pass? You know? And it is coming to pass. All praise to Yahweh Hashem and Shai.
We can jump to verse 3 and it say, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
You know, 2/3 must get chastised through in the fire because we are the wicked ways. They won't change. Them thinking, hey, I born in this earth. I play in it. I have in this, I have in that. But that ain't saying shit. I go back to the Psalm, 1 Samuel 12 and 21. You understand? Turn your side. You understand? Don't turn your side. Because all these things is vain. You understand? That ain't profiting yet. All the live when you Yahweh Hashem and Shai come. You know? Seeking your salvation of fear and trembling. That is the best thing right now. Following laws and commandments of Yahweh Hashem and Shai. You know, which is the love of the Most High, boy, following his laws, statutes and commandments. And where's the fear? Go back to Proverbs 1 and 7. You know, it's the beginning of knowledge, but full despite our wisdom and instructions. And where's our instructions? Changing from your wicked ways and serving Yahweh Hashem and Shai.
That's
doing
right.
his commandments. You know?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. And say, verse 74. Hear, O ye beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
So that go back to the Revelation 1:10. We know that the devil is coming on us, and where the choice in this FEMA camps and all these things. You know, we know we can get trial. We know that we know to ourselves that hey, we open to. You know that the Father keep us. You know, that's why it's so happy. Hey, pray for faith and pray for you to do lacking faith. You know, pray for booster of faith. So when that time come, hey, it's all praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai. I done taken out my current beast and I taken out my trip. You know.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide.
So who's our guide, boy? Yahweh Hashem Shai. I go back to Paul. When Paul was in prison, you know, and all he gets shake up, boy. Go on with the prison officer. He was frightened because he thinking Paul get away. But Paul said, no, don't be frightened, I right here. He said about Paul. You know, I wanna learn. He take Paul back home, you know, and Paul teach him. So what that says, when the Father open all he gets in the prison, man, Paul can walk out and go his way. So you feel the Father ain't had a power to do the same thing in this time, you know. And that man got spiritual powers. So you know what can happen? We could be here and start planning up somewhere else. Because our praises to Yahweh Hashem through faith.
Yeah.
You look at the stolen to bread through faith. You know, that's why you see the scripture that when that time come, you know, his people will eat. So we know we will eat when that time come. Them won't eat. But the wicked 2,000, yeah, the servant shall eat. These wicked 2,000 gonna eat. Them got me looting and killing each other for bread. But we know through meekness and being humble what the Father can provide for us. Why that's like here?
Yeah, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
So we follow the laws and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Shai. You know, keeping our holy days. You know, being around our akiyams. You know, and cheating and you know, it's a joy when we are amongst each other. You know.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem like it is in Solomon chapter 3 verse 2. It's in the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and the departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us and going of us to be under destruction. But they are in peace. But they are in peace. That was Solomon trying to say, because when them feel that them who do all this torment, do all this torture, we do all kind of things to be other guns say in their mind, alright, them die and they're done with it. But what we really trying to say is we're going to go until we can be the Most High.
So like he took the artist, that's why when they're bringing forth the renewal order, it will be one religion. Everybody under one order.
And it ain't so good right now. All the religions coming together and you know, it's a love thing. You know, just the other day it was Christian getting killed by the Muslims, beheaded. You know, but now they show you all religion coming as one. Because if they want to come and put this one, they want to put this one man in every Jerusalem and have man serving man. I cannot worship man. Why I can worship man? Why do you worship man? I thought you must to worship. Yeah,
say, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope is full of immortality.
What is our hope? You know that kingdom of heaven. You know, hoping for the kingdom to come. You know, that extraterrestrial body, which is written in the book of life. You know, your name, what's your name written in the book of life? You is a elect. You go and get that extraterrestrial body.
Can't.
You know? But I'm not like die with say the scripture, death ways of victory, death ways of victory, you know, death ways of sting, great ways of victory. You know, that's what today is 1 Corinthians 15 and 51 go down. You know?
Verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
And we Lord said a little chastised. Because we Lord went through, right? We can because it's still better than the master, right? You know? We better than the master. So this chastisement, we can get a little chastisement. So hey, our brothers say, I'm watching because we know the kingdom of heaven is the best place to be. Nothing here. Wait out here for me. You understand? Yeah,
Yes, this here is Romans chapter 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now is the high time to awake out of sleep.
And that sleep as well. You know, from that mindset that this world, you know, this Christianity, you know, this Jesus, this is that boys here, or girls here, whatever it's called him, you know, with the so-called worshiping, this white man, you know, we had to come out of that mindset and go back to war, our heritage, knowing the truth. Revelation 1 and 7 go out. You know?
And to what even the Pope make a video just the other day and saying what he have an agenda to what deceive you all. You know? He himself expose everything. And what the most I say, you know, through them up, he make them, you know, expose themselves.
Them just sleeping in a can and sleep back. I think it was in Matthew 25 with the 5 wise and the 5 foolish. You can be sleeping in the Abashim Yasha, you be sleeping in the Mashia. That sleep is a different type of sleep.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. You know, well, through the prophecies we observe and see. You know, our salvation is very close. Just holy faith.
Yeah, my scripture that goes up here with. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. And it reads, strive for the truth until death. You know, which we're doing. We're striving for this truth. You know, because we know this is the truth. You know, going back to our heritage, following the Lord's commandments, calling upon our Creator in the Hebrew tongue. You know, in Lashwan Kadash. You know, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baharakak Wadash. You know, and it read, and Yahweh shall fight for thee. So the Lord will fight for me. You know, so like the scripture say, the Lord encamped around those who fear him. You know, so the Lord will fight for us. So we have to worry about why. We have nothing to worry about because the Most High we talk everything in the existence is fighting for us. So what we want again? What we want again? You know, the man who created everything, even all this nuclear weapons, all kind of thing, everything will, from scratch, everything will make up the nuclear weapons, the Lord created.
And that's why these scriptures say, a man devised his ways, but the Most High directed his steps.
So the Most High directed our step. So with that, you know, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baharakak Wadash, Yahushai. The Lord and the apostles of great milestone go well. Salutation to the Akiams, who preach in the truth and sincerity to the four pillars of the Artaza. You know, once again at the fight, the flock of Yahweh, Yahushai. You know, so, you know, brothers, stay strong. You don't know the kingdom is falling right now. Eastern kingdom is falling, and our kingdom is rising right now. You know, through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Yahushai, we see it. It's Esau upon Esau right now. Esau fighting amongst Esau right now because them don't knowing that them not protesting and saying, oh, they're not taking the mark of them. So we don't knowing that, hey, shit is popping off. Prophecies taking place. So our praise to Yahweh, Yahushai for that. You know, we here once again, you know, edifying the flocks. And now we came here to do, you know, prophesy. So we don't know, hey, we just like, no, you Jakes know, we don't take the microchip because that is the mark of the beast. You know, go back to Revelation 16, you know. You can have scores on your skin because I understand what I'm saying, the 5G dealing with radiation. So with this radiation now we're gonna go on. You can start to get sores that will come like cancer, you can start to get bumps on your skin, you can start to bust out, you know. And with this heat the place every really the sun is getting hotter. So you can't live with that in your skin, you can't live with radiation in your skin. Come on man. You know, wisdom. So hey, with that again, hey, shalom, 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 shalom.
Kwame Ashala.
Kwame Ashala.